It's Friday Night Football. Your first and goal coverage with Joel Villanueva is supported by McDonald's Valley Wine.
Hey, what's up? When I say Friday, you say football. Friday. Football. Friday. Football. Friday. Football. Great job out there. As always, we kick off our first and goal coverage with our first and goal game of the week. An intriguing matchup between 3-0 Juarez Lincoln and 1-1 Edcal Chelsea. Could the Huskies stay undefeated? Channel 5's Brandon Ortega has the update from Elsa. Brandon?
Hey there, Joel. A wild finish tonight in our first and goal game of the week. As you said, Edcal Chelsea taking on Juarez Lincoln. The Huskies 3-0 coming in. Both teams had something to prove in this game and both trying to keep momentum heading into district play. Let's go right to the highlights. This one, a bizarre game, especially at the end as we bring you into the first quarter. Jackets off and running. George Gomez, he has been a freight train this season, and right here picking up a first down, but Jackets empty on that drive, so we go next possession. Edcal right back into the red zone. This time Gomez will not be stopped. Touchdown Edcal Chelsea, 7-0 on the board first, and then later on in the quarter, Huskies take over. Albert Martinez, he'll go up the middle. Juarez Lincoln starts to get something going. They're moving the chains, but the Jackets shut out the Huskies in the first half, 7-0 in the swarm section. Clap, clap, clap in the hands. Third quarter now. Back to the George Gomez show. Hashtag Gomez gone. He's going to go 40 yards to the house right there. Gives Edcal a 14-0 lead. Now, Jackets had all the momentum at that point. Then we fast forward to the fourth quarter. Huskies cut the lead in half, 14-7. We go final minute. Martinez under pressure. Watch this. Albert Martinez beating out a couple of defenders down to the 1, and then the Huskies eventually score, and gutsy call with just 15 seconds left. They go for 2. Now watch this. Elias Gutierrez gets the ball, appears to go down. The ball came loose. Juarez Lincoln recovered, and on the Husky bleachers, you thought it was a touchdown, but hold on. The referees rule it was a fumble. You cannot recover a fumble on a 2-point conversion. And just like that, we got a final score, 14-13. One of the most bizarre endings I've seen in Valley football in recent years. Just an awkward ending. Juarez Lincoln thought that they had come back in dramatic fashion, and there you go, ending up with a 1-point loss on the road. You're left speechless at the end of this game with the way it ended, but what an effort by both teams. Edcal getting off to that strong start. Juarez Lincoln making a game of it and then some at the end. Once again, 14-13. Edcal Chelsea hangs on to beat the Huskies. Back to you, Joel.
All right, thank you, B. What a great game there. Regardless of that outcome, both teams giving it their all tonight. That was clearly apparent in those highlights. And that was a non-district game. Now we show you a district game. 31-5A action matching Valley View and Sherryland. The Tigers lost their district opener last week. For the Rattlers, this was their first district game. We start with Sherry. Edgar Longoria hooks up with fellow junior Ruben Davila. Point after try, no good. 6-0 Sherry. Later in the first quarter, Rattlers on the roll again. Longoria keeps it, looking for the end zone, and he's got it. That makes it 13-0 Sherryland, and plenty of more points on the way for the visitors. This time at quarterback, it's Diego Vela. He finds Davila. All Rattlers in this one, and it has gone final 46-6. The Rattlers win their district opener. Let's get to far. La Jolla's Coyotes going on the road to play PSG North. Raiders winless so far. Coyotes 2-1. And check out the running back for La Jolla, Eddie Villarreal, just a sophomore, but he is getting to pay turf, a 34-yard touchdown. How do you celebrate? Well, this fan using his umbrella. Look at that. Haven't seen umbrella moves like that since Mary Poppins. Nice job there. Under the second quarter, Raiders on the move. They are going one way. Now they're going the other way. It's a Raiders reverse. Arturo Beltran up the field for a big pickup north into the red zone. And now we see which team wants this more. The Raiders, Vonzel Griffin on the carry. He has not given up. They are pushing the pile. Griffin across the goal line there. And this game came down to the wire. PSG North would block a punt, but they missed the extra point, and that point cost them this game. La Jolla victorious 21-20. Two 4A teams in non-district play. Rio Hondo coming out fired up against Hidalgo. The Pirates looking for Johnny Depp. They need some help. Out to an 0-3 start. On the other hand, Rio Hondo looking pretty good. Their quarterback here, Tyler Bush, rolls off a long touchdown run. And that is how you start a football game. 7-0. Rio Hondo, the band rocking up there. Second quarter, the Pirates defense making a play. They attack the ball carrier. Fumble, and Joshua Martinez on the recovery for Hidalgo. How you doing, guys? Nice to see you tonight. Later in the second, Rio Hondo on the punt return. That is Eric Pisado, a dangerous weapon for the Bobcats. Now you know why. He is straight fire, as the kids say. Pisado with the special team score. 14-0 Rio Hondo. They're popping the piñatas up in the stands. Then the Bobcats inside the 5. And they give it to the battering ram, Troy Macias, full steam ahead. And Rio Hondo blanking Hidalgo 59-0. And this week's Dave's Dozen, the Raymondville Bearcats were the 4th-ranked team in Sub-6A. Raymondville trying to protect their perfect record against Brownsville St. Joseph tonight. Let's take you up Highway 77, where Channel 5's Ruben Juarez is live with all the highlights. Ruben?
Hey, Joel, you've been talking about Mary Poppins and popping piñatas. Well, the Raymondville defense has been popping quarterbacks this year. The Bearcats off to a 3-0 start. St. Joseph, on the other hand, still going to their bread and butter, the spread offense under Kai Money. However, they're only 1-2 on the season. This game came down to the 4th quarter. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. Both the defenses came out on fire, causing turnovers on the first 2 possessions of the game. Then the Bearcats get going on offense. Daniel Gutierrez lobs it over the middle to Justin Noyola. The 5-yard hookup makes it 7-0 Raymondville. Moving on to the second quarter, same score. Kai Money for St. Joseph fakes the handoff and fires it to Andres Martinez to make it a 7-6 game. Raymondville going to their bag of tricks. Noyola receives the toss and launches it deep to Ricardo Rebles. Bearcats inside the St. Joseph 10. Gutierrez then caps off the drive with the quarterback keeper. Bearcats go up 14-6. Less than 20 seconds left in the first half. Saul Garcia comes on for Raymondville, and check it out. It's up and it's good. 52-yard field goal. Raymondville up 17-6 at the half. To the 4th quarter now. Kai Money runs it in for St. Joseph to make it a 17-12 ball game, but it's not enough. Raymondville hangs on for the 17-12 win. The Bearcats defense doing a solid job of pressuring Kai Money all night long, forcing them into several turnovers, including a couple of interceptions. And the Bearcats defense had several stops in the 4th quarter to deny St. Joseph the win tonight. Extra special for the Bearcats because it's Frank Cantu's birthday. The head coach for the Bearcats celebrating with a big win. Raymondville now 4-0 on the season. Joel, that's the story from here in Bearcat Country. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, Ruben. Happy birthday, Coach Cantu. The Palmview Lobos at home tonight. The Pace Vikings on the other sideline. And remember, don't get outworked. That's what the T-shirt said there. First quarter, Pace knocking on the door. Matthew Cuellar on the pitch, and he is in there. The Pace Vikings take a 7-0 lead. But the home team draws up their X's and O's, and here's a play they got. The quarterback keeper starring David Flores on the run. Vikings on his tail, and they're not going to catch him. Long run ties it up at 7-all. But now check this out. On the ensuing kickoff, Gabriel Zapata with the ball in the end zone still takes it out. If you're going to do that, coach is like, hey, you better score, kid. Well, here he goes. Zapata hitting the gas. Lobos trying to tackle him. No, sir. Zapata makes it 100 yards to the end zone. Pace taking the lead. Palmview answers back in the second quarter. Eric Vasquez leaps up and makes a nice catch. Palmview victorious, 27-14. And now some Valley versus out-of-Valley competition going down in McAllen. Mackay's Bulldogs 1-2 on the season. So Coach Kevin Brewer's team hoping to get to the 500 mark tonight. And we start where else but with the opening kickoff. Look out for Gunnar Henderson. This guy's got some major speed, a college prospect. And there he goes, racing down the sideline. He's taking this one end zone to end zone. 7-0, Mackay out front. Later in the first half, Victoria East on the attack. The pass to Stephen Flenner. And this game going to overtime. It's a close one. This one just gone final, 34-31. Mackay drops a heartbreaker in OT. Out by the bay, the Port Isabel Tarpons retooling their game plan this year with new head coach Jaime Infante. Tonight, the Tarpons welcoming the La Feria Lions. Who is else there tonight? Channel 5's Trayson Bragg is live in PI with the update on this one. Trayson?
Hey, Joel. Tonight we had a battle between two teams fighting for their second victories of the season. Both teams fighting to really figure out their offensive identities. So tonight would be huge for both teams moving forward and getting some momentum for the rest of the season. So as always, Joel, let's get to the action. The Tarpons would hit the field first in front of their home fans, ready to play. But the Lions are the team that would get the ball rolling first with this oh so pretty tiptoe catch in the end zone by wide receiver Julian. He made a big catch, and the defense though would also come up with a big time play here, laying that smackdown on the Tarpons offense early on. And check this 4th and 1 conversion. Their quarterback would fake out the entire stadium, including our cameraman, and he gets the 1 yard he needs and can't stop, won't stop until he gets his way all the way into the end zone for the second touchdown of the night by the Lions. The Tarpons though would finally get some momentum with this forced turnover in their own red zone. They really needed that. That would lead to their biggest play of the night, to wide receiver Sean Shrewberry, who makes a big time catch, getting the ball into Lions territory. That would really get the crowd here moving and get some momentum for the Tarpons. But to be honest with you, Joel, the Tarpons fought hard tonight, but they really had no answer on either side of the ball for the Lions, as the Lions roared to victory with a score of 45-13. In Port Isabel, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 Sports.
All right, thank you, Trayson. Meanwhile, out in Hebronville, the Progreso Red Ants looking for their first win of the season. First quarter, Zach Trevino fakes everyone out, gets the ball to Isaac Dominguez from 15 yards out, and it is Hebronville on top, 8-0 after a 2-point conversion. Second quarter, Hebronville back in the red zone. Dale Baez gets the handoff, and he knows what to do. Red Ants were down 29-0 at the half. They're now in the fourth quarter. Red Ants trail 43-zip. On our first and goal scoreboard, we start in 31-5A action. Mission Veterans defeats Roma 40-10, while Mission also beats Wynn 21-14. Lyford coming up short against Gruya, 34-21 there. Aransas Patch, too much for Santa Rosa right now, 34-20. John Paul II all over Monte Alto, 58-13. Santa Maria downs Benavides, 35-7. Nice win for the Cougars. And finally, La Villa facing Bishop. The Cards down 49-6 in the fourth quarter. That's a look at sports. We'll be right back after this.